Hello viewers, my name is Raza and today we will be learning about pivot tables. So let's start. So pivot table is when you are doing presentation to different for different products or for different branches for different years. So let's start working with it. Pivot table is on the insert tab. So we'll be first clicking the insert tab. It's very easy. Pivot table is only asking us for two questions. Which data to use and where you want your answers. That's it. So if you can answer these two questions, you can work with pivot table very well. So let's start working with the pivot table. So as we are doing the same thing, like whatever you want to apply, let's say if you want to, when you're working here on this, on the home tab, if you want to do merge and center, wrap text, you are pressing this button. The same way when you want to do the pivot table, you'll be clicking the pivot table. So once you click it, it asks two questions: which table to use, which data to use, and where you want your answer. So let's say I want to use the data which is here from SKU until end of this table. Always remember, no merge cells, no blank cells in the pivot table. So once you select it, make sure that you have selected the headings as well with the numbers. So once you select it, and then for the practice, we are doing we want our answers on the new sheet, new worksheet. Just select the new worksheet and click OK. As soon as you got the new worksheet, you can name this worksheet as product wise sale. So let's say we are trying to work for the product wise sale. And then if I want to see the numbers of 3 years profit of of products, what we can do, we can just simply click the product. And then let's say profit of 2013, profit of 2014, and profit of 2015. So once I select 3 years, my data is ready. So now if someone wants to have the numbers, someone tell us that, oh, he doesn't want the profit of 2013, 14, 15, they wanted the sales. So you just like you don't have to worry about it. You can just simply uncheck the 13, 14, and 15 profit numbers, and you can just simply select the numbers of sales, which is 13 sales, sale of 2013, sale of 2014, and sale of 2015, and your data is ready. So let's say once you are done with it, you can always go to the insert tab. In the insert tab, you can click anywhere in this table, and then you can bring the chart. Like this one is a chart, and your data is ready. And then you can just give this presentation. One thing, so let's say if you once you complete your chart and then someone tells you that, okay, the data has been changed, like let's say the data of, we have done it for the sales of 3 years. So let's say if the sales of 2015, or you can say sale of 2013 is changed from 6,800 to, let's say, 5,900. So my numbers are changed. My numbers are changed. So if I go to my like my numbers of 2013 sale is 5,900, and if I go to my product wise sale, you can see it is for Verona sales. For Verona, my sales is still 7,000, is 6,800. So it's not updated. So you don't. So the purpose of showing you is like sometimes when we update in the master sheet, it doesn't change my table. So what we need to do, we just need to go to our, because it's about data. So you have to go to the data, and then you can just simply say refresh all, and just keep your eyes here, and you'll find the difference. Once you update it, refresh it, system will update the data from the master sheet, and it will update in your table as well as in your chart. Just in case, once you are working here and then someone says, oh, we don't want the data of sales, we wanted the data of cost. So you see, you have already applied the table. You have you have already applied the chart, and you have already applied the table. So once you are changing the numbers here, like if you're bringing the cost instead of sales, your chart and table will be updated automatically. So let me show you that part as well. So cost, here comes the cost 2014 and here comes the cost of 2015. So you can see that these values are actually applied here. If someone asks you, so always remember that whenever we are making the pivot table, always create the pivot table for separate items separately. So here I have shown you product wise sales. So let's make one more pivot table with some other data. So let's say if I want to create a pivot table for my branch wise sale, or you can say my location wise sale. So how we can do that part? The same way, you just need to go to the insert tab and then click the pivot table. It asks only two questions: one, which data to use, and where you want your answer. So system has already selected the area, but this also included the you can say the merge cell that I want to avoid, and of course it's also selected some of the blank cell as well. So I always prefer selecting the table by myself to ensure that I am not selecting the wrong data. So once I select the table, it says where you want your answer. So I want my answer on the next sheet or new sheet. Click OK. So now you see I got the answer, like data ready for my pivot table. So the first thing, I can either select the location first because it's location wise data. Let me write the name here, rename location. So let's say I am working for the location wise data. So I can select the location first. But by chance, if you skip to add the location first, you start selecting the product and then location and the 3-year sales numbers. So you can do that part as well. So total sales of 13, total sales of 14, and total sales of 15. So your data is ready, but the only thing is because you have you wanted the data location wise, but it is not location wise. It is simply the product wise because the product name is coming on the top. So you want your data to be location wise. So you need to come here on the right side, and then in this one, you need to either drag the location up or you can put the product down. In both the ways, your data will be corrected in a way like you can see here. Your A location A data is this much, B location data is this one, and C location data is this one. So once your data is ready to present, you can just simply just go to the insert tab one more time and bring the chart. So let me bring the chart from here. I prefer this chart because this chart is very much like easy to read. So I always prefer this chart for my presentations. So once you apply it, you can see your data is ready. That's it. So that's how you can like bring the 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 pivot table in your document. It's not very difficult, but once you apply it, it looks very intimidating, but it's not very difficult. So try and practice it, and I hope you will enjoy. Uh, uh, Please keep learning and keep sharing these videos so that more people can be learning this topic. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.